Farm Stadium.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Sure. 2-2,
On play action, it's Murray. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Go on, ready? Who you got? Hey, Larry! Deuce.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Go on, ready? Let's go! One more. Green. Hey, easy, Cuervo. Hey.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that went to the right side and incomplete. The Cardinals had 8-6 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Empty. 1-1. Larry!
Here's Murray.
Open man here is Benson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. That's one. Big Ace, Big Ace. Omaha. Big Ace. Hey. 2-2.
Now Murray again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
Now the try here for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Let's go now. On play action. Now McCarthy.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Here we go.
To the air with McCarthy.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. And up.
Now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Got it. Ready? Set up. Go.
Here's Brooks.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Yeah.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Move. Hit. One more. Hey. 2.
Murray now. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Big Ace.
Samuel in motion. Here's Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DJ Wanham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Big Ace. I know sauce.
Now back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
McCarthy operating from the gun. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jordan Addison.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Green.
Now Murray. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
Hey, Ace. 1-1. Hey. Come back. 1-1.
Here's Murray from midfield. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Hey, shift. 1-1. Ace.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
That's complete to McBride.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Johnson jostles free.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, ready.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Set up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready up.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Set. 19 Lion. Ready.
McCarthy going to throw again.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Take go.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Deontay Johnson
From 10 yards out.
and the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Omaha, Omaha. Buzz. Hey. Hard. Shit. 2-2, what?
To throw is Murray. And this one's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Larry. Deuce.
Throwing now is Murray.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Omaha.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
That is caught downfield by Harrison.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Hey. Empty. Larry. 2-2, what?
Here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A final shot before half for Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Flowers. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Big Ace.
Murray now to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Zay Flowers.
40 yards.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
McCarthy off the play fake. This is caught by Addison.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Go!
On play action, McCarthy. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Omaha. Hey. 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 Hey, Omaha.
Murray going to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
2-2. Big Ace. I know sauce. Big Ace open. Big Ace open. 1-1.
Murray now.
Open man here is Benson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Buzz. 1-1.
Debo going in motion left.
Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down.
Green.
Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Hey, Ace. Stop.
From the gun, Murray.
That one out wide and intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Hut.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here we go.
Now McCarthy. This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Samuel in motion.
2-2.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. He's on his way.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throw left side, caught by Ryman.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Tip Ryman.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cardinals have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 8.
60 Eagles. 6. Ready.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
To the air with McCarthy. That is caught.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or two shy. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut.
Here's McCarthy. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Ready. Go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And after that play, we've got an injury, and it appears to be to Cortland Sutton. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
He can't get him down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 8 ready.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Going.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Hey! What?
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Zone read. Here's Benson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
Hey, hop.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
Shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Omaha. 2. Coach.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
2.
On 1st down, right back to Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Come back, come back. 1-1, hut.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Shit. Big Ace.
Here's Murray. And it's caught. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Murray keeps it himself. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Come on.
He'll look to throw.
He's got Johnson, and he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
60 Bison. 60. Hut.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots.
Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
Quentin Johnston.
46 yards.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Let's go. No stop. No stop. Easy, easy, easy. 2-2.
Back to throw. Murray.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Shit. Who you got? Hey, Larry.
Murray to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Deuce. 2-2. 1-1.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Finding Samuel.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now Murray.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That's one.
To throw is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Here comes 2nd down.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Here's first down.
They'll look to throw.
Connecting with Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up